Welcome in, beloved. I pray that you are well. How are you this morning or evening, afternoon? Can you hear me? Oh, there she is. Hello. Can you hear me? It says you decline co-host. I'm trying to. Is everything all good? Okay. Something is glitching. Yes, because it's showing Starlight once as a listener and then as not a listener. Huh? Listen, if it doesn't straighten out, we do have
Just
a
open a clubhouse room
backup
and
plan.
just
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now. Maybe that was the issue. I couldn't hear anything. Good morning. Well, good
delay
afternoon.
is so funny.
It was it was all over the place. And good morning. I'm glad that it came back in because I was connecting my headphones, so I thought I was the issue too, and I could have been part of it, and I most likely
I'm
probably was.
cracking up because I'm like, it kept on resending me the welcome to the space. It kept on resending me the co-host, like I've been invited to co-host, but then it wouldn't let me speak. And then it said I was a speaker. I don't know, but we're here now.
Hmm. We are here, and where are we at, y'all? We are waiting to exhale. I pray that y'all are well today, and we are conducting today's daily boost as well. So we had a beautiful crossover episode today here inside of Love and Action Network. Okay, as we represent for House of Mommy Wata and Starlight Mystic Botanica. Okay, I pray that y'all know that y'all are well and y'all are loved and lovable no matter what. You always been and you always will be. We're gonna get into some welcome in, Tara. I see you, beautiful. We're gonna get into a reading of the week. We're on day one. We are in that I am root chakra energy, and we're gonna charge ourselves and start the flow into this week and empower ourselves to do the best we can, right? To have the best experience, okay? And then we're going to do some readings today. What are we in? Week 7. And this week's theme in Love and Action Network is. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, wait. I don't even have to. We can get real up in here. This week's theme is. Oh, I didn't do a symbol at the end. Gratitude. I'm thankful for that drum, regardless, big or small, short or tall. Thank you for the drum, and thank you all for being here today. I am grateful. Okay. I am embodying gratitude. I am grateful for everything around me. That's the energy today. Okay. So I love that drum. Okay. So I'm grateful for that drum. And as we sit in our I am energy in the week of gratitude, let's how are we being present? Because that I am is that absolute presence, right? I am, right? Absolute presence in gratitude. What does that look like for you? I'm curious. And then just real quickly, what are y'all grateful for in the chat? Feel free to drop what y'all grateful for in the chat. I see Dr. Flo dropping some gratitude. And then while you all drop your gratitude, Starlight, I would love to hear what comes up for you when you hear being absolutely present in your gratitude and just how what that looks like to you as a daily walk.
Um, gratitude. Hmm, I'm thinking. I'm thinking out loud while thinking. My bad. I see it as I don't. I'm not going. I'm gonna be upfront here. I honestly don't know. I am not grateful for shit right now. I am not in the best space for this. I don't feel like. Um, but I guess what I can be doing to be in that space is being grateful for what I got right now in this present moment. Being grateful that things are not worse. Um, and being grateful that things are better than what they were before. Um, even though I'm not where I want to be, I'm grateful for where I'm at right now because I could have been like 20 steps back. So that's how it's looking for me today. I'm trying to see the good in everything right now. Um, I ain't really too. I guess initially I'm not. This morning it really wasn't too grateful for a damn thing. But I'm grateful for having this space. And I'm. Oh, hold on. Welcome to the stage. Um, that made me lose my train of thought. So I yield. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying.
No sorrow, no sorrow, beautiful. I am grateful for you sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. And we're gonna get your day on the up and up, first of all. Boo. And second of all, that's what this place is for. So, we like the church up in here. Come as you are. And that's where you are. And you're moving through and out of it and speaking through it and naming what the situation is. And it sounds like you're shifting out of it. Um, it gives you power and lets you know what you're tackling. So I love that. And I love that you showed in real life, like, listen, right now, listen, it was one of those moments. Y'all seen in real time, those moments where it ain't so easy to call forth gratitude. And I did it anyways. I am thankful for you for showcasing that for us. And I am like so fucking proud of you. And I love you so much. And I don't give a damn what is going on. Well, I care what's going on. And I don't care what they throw at you, what life or any situation throws at you. You are going to thrive. Not just survive, you are going to thrive because you you're too intelligent and blessed. Okay. And I am grateful for your perseverance and that you continued on and spoke anyway. And I'm thankful for you, Lot of Snacks, for coming on to the stage as well. So, how we are going to flow, I'm going to get into a reading from 52 Weeks of Conscious Realness. Okay. I pray I am saying that right because I want to say conscious contact. And I think that it is definitely conscious contact. And for whatever reason, my fingers, when I translated it over, I wrote conscious realness. And ain't nothing wrong with having some conscious realness, okay? Being aware of how real and authentic you are showing up as you. But that's another week, okay? We on conscious contact. And this week is gratitude as we sit in week seven, seven being the number of wisdom, and sit in why we're wise and um, see what wisdom looks like on us and where we are wise and where we would like to seek wisdom and where's the wisdom in our community that we can seek out. That's an energy. I'm grateful for the elders in my community who talk, right? Who drop the tea. I'm grateful for them, right? All right, so let me get into this reading, day one of week seven. So this it says, my relationship is on the rocks. My finances could be a lot better. And this house I live in, well, it's the worst. Where would the magic place of happiness be? One thing's for sure, it's not where I am, right? Excerpt, end quote. Can you hear yourself in these words? Is it it is easy to look around and see all that is wrong. Life can be irritating, less than we hoped for, and sometimes it just really hurts. I want something, a woman said to me one day. I just don't know what it is. But one thing I do know is I don't have it right now. The grass is always greener on the other side is an old cliche, but it isn't true. The grass right where you are, no matter where that place is just as green as anywhere else. And if it's not green or if it's all dried up, maybe it's because you're not watering it enough. Those moments that surpass our wildest expectations are fleeting and rare. People, places, and circumstances that don't measure up to our hopes abound. Learning to what, excuse me, more. Learning to learning to want what you have and to be where you are is an art. Come on now. We go. They said we stuttered you for a reason, so that you could really read that. Now read it again. I'm gonna read it again. Learning to want what you have. That's an affirmation. I am grateful for what I have. I want what I have. Okay. Learning to want what you have and be where you are is an art. Okay. And anything about any art is that it's subjective and it can change and it has room to grow and transform. And it's not stagnant. That's the main part, right? Because where you are is going to change and what you feel about that is going to change. And just coming back into a state of being grateful for that is beautiful. I love that. Let me get back into that. I love that. So is learning how to get to wherever you want to go, and boom. So the first step is love where you are and get to where you're going. Okay, because you are always on the way to where you're going. Here we go. Here's the secret. You're a magician, a wizard. You can turn present situations into something better. Point to your magic wand. Now say thank you for everything exactly as it is. Thank you. I challenge us to affirm after me and with me. Thank you for everything exactly as it is. Thank you for everything exactly as it is. Mm, Ashe, Ashe, amen. Okay. And then it says, people tell us to count our blessings. The problem is when we're depressed, we don't feel blessed. Okay. The problem is, people, y'all hear that? When we're depressed, we don't feel blessed. Learning an attitude of gratitude takes practice and effort. I was talking about attitude of gratitude. Shout out to SpongeBob, okay? Check out his single on YouTube, Attitude of Gratitude. Shameless, he ain't sponsoring us yet. But yeah, practicing it takes effort. Um, and this doesn't happen naturally all the time. It's the key to being happy in whatever circumstance we find ourselves in. So here's the value. Whether we call it a feeling, an attitude, or an action we take, gratitude is the value we'll look at and practice this week. So that's the value. It's gratitude. And so we'll think about how we could be more grateful even in our roughest of times. Like I'm grateful I am bruised. I'm grateful I'm here to be upset. I'm grateful to be finding the lesson, right? And finding things to be grateful for, whether it be combing back in the memories or pointing around the room and watching the list pile. Every little thing helps and counts. So step into gratitude. And I won't go into too much of a tangent where I was going to go. It's just enough. Poppy loves gratitude. Starlight, is there anything coming up for you today, beloved, as far as this?
What were you gonna say? Sorry, it like cut out on my end. Was your
Oh, I'm
thought
sorry.
finished?
Oh, it's good. I think I muted myself mid sentence. I said, is there anything coming up for you as far as like the reading and like attitude of gratitude and things like that today?
I feel like it was calling me out. That's what I feel like. Um, I just said I was feeling my ancestor water, and I was like, I'm thankful for and I'm grateful for everything that I have right now and the things that are going to come because I know I'm unsatisfied with the spot that I am in, that I am at in multiple areas of my life, and I'm trying to be grateful. I'm still not really feeling it. I'm to be 100%. But the text, it resonated. It made sense. I understand it. I'm just not there yet.
And it's okay not to be there, but y'all watch, okay? By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you. I'm just playing. And I pray that by the end of this call and this conversation and this sharing, that you are in a higher space of gratitude. Actually, that goal has already been achieved because I can feel it off you that you're in a higher state of gratitude even now. And so you'll get there. And also, you're allowed to be in your feelings. So that's also, you don't have to switch. You don't have to switch. You don't have to, you don't have to force the car into another gear when it's not ready. You'll stall the vehicle. So you do what you know. Girl, you know I love you. I love you so much. And I am going to get into some breath and let's breathe. And before, I just want to talk about, I want to talk about you, Starlight, and how I am very grateful for you. Kicking off this week of gratitude for you to be so willing to be a co-host with me, for you to show up on days where you don't, when you ain't necessarily just feeling it, because that's dedication, and for you to, no matter how you're showing up, somehow you make sure to send a love and reassurance to me and to the room, right? And I want you to know that I always want to give that back to you. And I didn't get bored being a witch. I got sad, tired, and burnt out. And so being in community with you and having access to you, it put coals back in my fire. And so I just thank you so much for existing and thank you for being here and adding to Waiting to Exhale. We're going to get so many beautiful things one day. I ain't going to go there yet. So I ain't going to go there. I ain't going to say what I was going to say. I ain't spoiling no more tea. Not for free. And I thank you so much, Starlight. I love you. I just love you so much. All right. So with that gratitude, I want us to get as comfortable as we can in our places and spaces, right? We're going to get into some breaths today. And let's anchor ourselves, right? We're going to start, with an inhale, hold, and a release. They'll all be for 4 seconds. So inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, release for 4 seconds. And we're going to ground ourselves in these breaths. I'm grounding myself in these breaths. So if it is safe for you where you are currently to close your eyes right now, go ahead and do so. Close your eyes. If you're driving, baby, please do not. Okay? If you love me, pull over. If you love me that much, pull over. And go ahead and close your eyes and get as comfortable as you can in your places and spaces. Okay? And I want you to think about your happy place. Mm. Is it near the water? Is it near the sand? Is it out in the trees? Is it out in the field? Are the bees in the back? Where is your happy place at? Because I want us to start thinking about where sanctuary is and what sanctuary looks like and feels like in our mind. Because you have the right to come back to this place. Okay? So think about where your happy place is. What makes you unwind? What sound, sense, and imagery makes you calm down? What brings you comfort? Think about it. And then let's go ahead and inhale. Go ahead, inhale. One, two, three, four. Hold. One, two, three, four. And release. One, two, three, four. And now affirm. I am inhaling peace and I am exhaling stress. I am inhaling peace and I am exhaling stress. Let's go ahead and breathe once more. Go ahead and inhale. One, two, three, four. Hold. One, two, three, four. Release. One, two, three, four. And now affirm. Okay. I embody my peace. I embody gratitude. I embody my peace. I embody gratitude. Now go ahead and inhale. Inhale. One, two, three, four. Hold. One, two, three, four. Release. One, two, three, four. And now affirm once more. I have inhaled my peace. I am grateful. I have inhaled my peace. I am grateful. Amen. Nashe. Mhm. You may return to your places and spaces. You didn't have to say amen or ashe. I just I got into it. I had got into it just a little bit. You didn't have to. There's no requirement to say that part. And believe what you want to believe. And I love you all so much. And thank you for breathing with me today. Because we need to chill. Sometimes you need to just breathe. Okay? Like I Ariana Grande, just keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. You just keep breathing. That's all you gotta do. How do you win life? The game called life. You just gotta do what you gotta do so you can keep breathing. Okay? And sometimes taking a breath can help you do what you gotta do. Okay? But no, for real. Just breathe, y'all. And chill. And y'all check in with your emotional guidance scale as well. Let me go ahead and pin that. Okay. She's here a few times in the network, and I love how she appears. I'm trying to get to the gratitude. That's all. Okay. All gratitude here in the chat. And then also, if you would like to check out the emotions wheel at lovedandlovable.org, please feel free to do so. Okay. This will also be pinned up here as well. And while we're here, I'm gonna Starlight, are you feeling up to altar call today? or would you want me to hold altar call? How would you like to do it? If you would like to, just go ahead and come off mute and kick into it, or if you want me to, I got you.
Wait, altar calls in the shares, right? Not the.
Yeah, the share
Okay.
altar call is in like what we have coming up and all of those beautiful things. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
okay,
I get
okay.
real church. I get real church.
And
I
I
mean,
would not.
yeah, donations and look, comes back from church. Can we get into donations? I mean, and upcoming events.
I'm cracking up. Okay. So if you want to give donations, pay your tithes and offerings as you would do in a traditional church. The link is in me and Papi Wata's bio. I could drop it in the thread if you give me a moment. And you can also go on that link and RSVP for the next time we're here, which will be on Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time here on X. The next coming events in Love and Action Network will be it's the week of love. Because Valentine's Day is this week. Um, Later on tonight, we have the NFL watch party at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can check that out in the Telegram chat, which will also be linked in the bio to get there. Or you can go to loveandlovable.org in order to see all the events that I'm speaking right now and to RSVP and get into the chats and all that jazz. Upcoming on Monday, we have a community boost at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Dr. Flo. And then also on Monday, we have an Ikigai workshop at 3:30 p.m. I'm assuming Eastern. Yep. Nope. Central Standard Time. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what it says on the thing. Um, to see how different aspects of your profession, your mission, your vocation, and your, I think I missed one, profession, passion, boom, how that can all intertwine, how you can make money while doing things that you love, while supporting your community, while all that other jazz. You'll learn that all in the Ikigai workshop on Monday. Then Tuesday, we have a community boost again at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Dr. Flo. And then we'll have the Love Your Voice um, workshop with Dr. Flo and Terra Parallel Studios. That is on Tuesday, February 13th at 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then later on that night, on Tuesday evening, we'll have Love and Action Network presents the Late Night Sacks, talking all things football. I'm pretty sure they're going over the Super Bowl that's happening tonight and having discussions about that. That will be with a lot of snacks and Terra Parallel Studios. That'll be on YouTube and I'll start at 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't think I'm missing anything that's till Tuesday. Are we opening the floor? Or do we have a card today?
Ooh, girl, I'm glad you said something because I'm about to pull right now, and it's right here, so it's actually like God is good, God is great. Okay, because it was literally next on the list, well, on the agenda, and you reminded me. So at the same time, as I was bringing up the list, so
Yay!
all in flow, amen, right? And I feel also wanted to say I'm so grateful that Starlight's heart is continuously lightening as we move through the day. And mine as well, all of our hearts. Just let our hearts lighten so that we feel free. Amen. In God's name. And I feel the shift in you and I'm gonna keep calling it out because look back, y'all. I want y'all to see with community and being in community when you in the moments and low moments, them trying times, how it can shift you back just a bit. You may not go all the way back to perfect, but sometimes your grandmama telling you it's gonna be all right. and just hanging with you is just what you need, and it gets you through the next 3 years. You know, it's just the energy. Go be in your community and be vulnerable. Just, just bye, go, and go now. Go, stop what you're doing. Go run to your community and go be vulnerable. People rip it off the headphones, take it out running. Ooh, oh, is that the car guy? Oh, all right. So I'm gonna chill. Thank you. I love you so much. And we got the four of diamonds today. And y'all know the diamond kingdom is very, it gets very like we love ourselves. And that's why we got money because self love attracts bad. That's the diamond kingdom energy. Okay. So it means, and it's all about seeing yourself truly, right? Because when you truly align and see yourself, you attract money. You just kind of do. It just kind of you just kind of like, ooh, what am I standing on? Oh my God, $100. Like that's crazy. Like, ooh, lady, I'm sorry I bumped into you. It's okay. Here's $100. Oh my God, what's going on? Like, so that's that energy, right? And so when we look at the four of diamonds, first of all, number four, it's all about structure. So look at that, okay? This is why we did them breaths, because we wanted to structurally ground ourselves, okay? Ground ourselves structurally, I guess. Yeah. And the breaths, but and while we look at the number four here, it's all about our foundation. What is your structure? What's your foundation? What's the four walls? What's the pillars in your situation in your life? What is that like, right? And we see the four of diamonds coming together. And so when you see that, it's saying it gets very much running the money. And the card itself says amassing gifts and placing resources in the reserves. So this isn't sometimes this card can come across as like a saving your money, like open up that bank account, start that savings bond, open up that savings bond. If that's you and you thinking about it, then that was for you. Then go take that. And today I see more of like something just going in the bank account, right? Not really about, saving. Yes, save. I ain't telling you to blow your bank out. It's just the money's growing. The whale is expanding, right? The watering hole is growing. That's the energy. The like where we're getting the water from is just getting bigger. So I need you to see that. The net worth is increasing. My net worth is increasing. That's the energy of this card. Okay. Spirit want me to pull another one. So, and they're saying a lot of this abundance is coming because it's owed to you, because your ancestors, okay. I want me to say this like, okay. Your ancestors paid that shit off, okay? A lot of us, humans been on this planet a long ass time. Our ancestors have put in the work for all this abundant shit that we have on this earth, for us to all have equal, ample access to, okay? And we all do. I don't care what fake rules, policies, or procedures they throw in your face in red bolded letters, okay, behind what shiny badge or behind what dangerous weapon or fake, falsified threat, right? The truth is, we are all abundant by nature. And so stand in it and float in that, okay? Because that second card that came out this deck, guess what she was? She's a nine of diamonds. A nine of diamonds. And nine energy gets very much like, the ancestral plane, ancestral realm. And so the diamonds, that wealth energy. So that nine of diamonds and ancestral wealth being like, duh, your family gifts, your family magic are going to pay pay you through. And a lot of times this can mean psychic gifts and abilities, or it can just simply mean like, my mama was a dancer. I'm a dancer. I'm making money. That's what it is. So so go and get your money on the root chakra day. And it is root chakra day. I see you, King. and that I am, as we are in our I am grateful energy in the week of gratitude, as we sit in our root chakra. Okay. So with that, yeah, that's the card and the reading today. And while we're discussing the root chakra, I just want to say we'll go more in depth. And as we see, we're growing, and this is the general structure. We'll go more in depth in the root chakra some weeks than others. I also like to go into the I am bag as far as the theme as well. So just for you all listening, just be that's how we'll spice it up. We're gonna season it with the daily reading and that energy so we can flow in our I am energy through uh, the coursework for the year, as I sound like a professor. So with that, um, remember the color of the root chakra is red. Step into that strength, that power, and that courage energy. When you are imbalanced in your root chakra, you may doubt yourself. You may not feel like you're good enough. Okay, you may not feel, I guess, connected to anything. You may kind of feel loose, gone in the wind, and just kind of free floating. I call it, it's like a free floating loop energy you can be in if you are not grounded in your root chakra. And being grounded more in your root chakra kind of looks like being more stable, courageous, knowing you deserve it, knowing what you're capable of, knowing who you are, and versus being someone who's wandering aimlessly. So step into that root chakra energy, okay? And a good way to ground yourself, and then we'll leave it here, and then we'll open up the floor for shares, and we'll start with a lot of snacks. See you, King. The best way to ground yourself is to, is there, dun, 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 dun. Is there a gag? Yes, the gag is to touch the ground. To put your feet on the ground. If you want to ground yourself, put your feet on the floor. Okay? Take your shoes off, take your socks off, and be barefoot. Like ground yourself or lay down on the ground, be on the floor, be level, for a change versus in the seat on a chair. Walk outside barefoot. Like when people say go touch grass, that's a real thing. It is good for you. You will balance your root chakra. You can help your mental and emotional state, and even also your physical, like health, just by walking outside barefoot. Okay, unless you live near rice farms. Okay, just you know where you live. I saw this documentary about the Philippines, and oh Jesus, I'll never be barefoot over there. But irregardless, touch grass. And I love y'all. Let's get into these shares. I think you said merch, and the floor is open. A lot of snacks. Go ahead and tell us what you're grateful for today. I'm grateful for, and then share with us.
Um, I just want to say I am grateful, which everybody in this room should be for. I am grateful for myself. I specifically want to help, with Starlight's gratitude for herself because she needs to be absolutely grateful for herself above anything because I wouldn't even be where I am without her. And I just need her to know that. Like, I don't feel like I say that enough. I would not be anywhere that I am right now positively as happy as having as much enjoyment as I am at a life. It wasn't for her. Um, Girl, you got a whole business that is like mundane that has made more money than less mundane businesses in 3 years. I know you're not, maybe where you want to be, but you're going to get there. I don't know how fast it's going to be, but I know you're going to get there. I know whatever goal that you set yourself, you're going to get to because you hold so much power, and I've seen it, and I'm watching it right now in real time. So I just want everybody in this room to be grateful for them for themselves first and foremost. Yesterday I was having a hard time, being grateful for things because my job was tripping me out and everything and yada yada yada. But I sat down yesterday, and I was like, I just prayed a word of peace over Starlight and everything, and over myself too, because I was like, I want to practice what I preach, be honest, open, and willing, patience, acceptance, all that good stuff. But I want to be grateful for myself, especially, from now on. Like, I want to be grateful for, we need to be grateful for ourselves. And Starlight, I especially want you, I don't want you to ever go a day in your life to not be, grateful for something. Even if you're feeling down or stuff, I want you to be grateful for yourself because you are, you know, you are that person. You are that girl. You are her. You know how people say I'm him, like you are her. Like, I just want you to know that. Like, I value you very highly, even if others don't. If others don't believe in you, I believe in you, and that's all that matters. Straight up. I don't care. I do not care. I believe in you, and that's all that matters. Even when you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. Even when anybody in this room don't believe in themselves, I believe in you. That's all I wanted to say because my phone's gonna die, and I wanted to spit that out. And I feel like she really needed to hear that because this girl's done so much. She has grown so much. I just want her to realize that, like, you have grown so much. When you plant a seed, it don't grow immediately. But I've seen you with this business, and that shit just started having sprouts. Like I saw three more sprouts pop up. I'm like, wait a minute, we only planted one seed. So you're already starting a second business. Like, come on now. Like you got so much ahead of you. You got so much success ahead of you. Like I want you to see it for yourself. I know it's not happening right now, and kind of like Brentley said, be in right now, but also know where you're going, and you know where you're going. You say you see the vision. I believe in that vision. I absolutely believe in that vision. I just want you to know, be grateful for yourself. Everyone in this room, be grateful for yourself. And I'm done. I'm done before my phone died. I'm just chilling here. I'm gonna shut up and listen. I love you all.
Thank you so much for
I
sharing.
love you
Uh,
too. Thank you. That's all I'm gonna say. I love you too.
I wanted to make sure you got it out. You good here. Anybody else? Well, I guess that was feedback for Starlight. So I'm gonna ask you, Starlight, are you open for any more feedback? And then because I got some feedback for you. Are you open for feedback? Since I guess technically you weaved in your share.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm always open for feedback.
I'm open to feedback.
All right, so boom. No, I'm just playing. I don't have like no big crazy list. All I want to say is like I'm proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Okay. Um, you don't deserve anything less than that. You really don't. I walk around in this world unknowingly at times being hard on myself. And what it's coming like I get this energy that's trying to come over me, like this real activism, like energy of like don't do the enemy job for them. Don't all right, I'm gonna say don't do the enemy's job for them. Okay? Even though we ain't got no enemies, okay? We wrestle not against flesh and blood. That's the gag. And don't do the enemy's job for them. Don't doubt yourself. Don't count yourself out. Don't believe that there's nothing to be grateful for. Don't get in those dark places, right? You have to hold yourself up. And I know it's hard at times, and this is why community matters. Because we here to hold you up too. We're here to help you hold you up. Because guess what, Starlight? If you standing, You're gonna help me stand. That's the energy, so that none of us waver in the line. Okay? This is a community. And I am so proud of you for you just showing up real as fuck today. Like so real as fuck today. And I'm just sending so much love to you because I want you to know this world ain't set us up for a lot. This, when I say this world, that is in air quotes. This world as in the fake mainstream. Because they ain't really popular. That's the gag. We're fucking popular. They copy everything we do and put it in their video. But when I like, and we as the real people on earth, y'all, um, we're moving into something real. And Starlight, you're very much a part of that. And I'm proud of you for just existing and moving in the fight. It's a communal effort. And I'm keep going. I mean, I'm a rest here. I could keep going. And I didn't want to turn into an aimless preacher, man. As y'all know who I am. And with that, welcome to the stage, Tara. I love you. Does anyone else have any more feedback for Starlight? And then I'll pass it to Starlight so that she can, like, share her closing thought. Tara, go ahead.
Starlight, are you open to it? One more feedback share?
Sure.
All right. I just wanted to check in, just making sure we're not overwhelming you. But this is exactly what this space is for. This is exactly what this community is for. You have seen countless times when we have lifted other members of the community up, right? And stood behind them and loved on them. Today is your day. So congratulations. Right? Congratulations. And Brentley, what I was loving that you were sharing about this kind of activist take, but one space that I want to kind of come in and alter a little bit, maybe, is to say, feel your feels, feel your fucking feels, Starlight. Feel them. But as we talked about yesterday in Daily Boost, this is what has been coming up for me, like this whole kind of feedback share. You are not one thing. You are more than one thing. And you do not owe anyone, right? You only being that one thing. So, my encouragement to you is to use the tools like Dr. Flo shared, the emotion wheels and the emotional guidance scale, looking at that and really truly identifying what it is that you're feeling, but also identifying that that is not the only thing that's out there for you. Right? So just because one thing or a couple things or five things or something is going wrong does not mean that there aren't other things in your life that are going right. And I get it that it's hard to feel gratitude when you are, when that one thing that seems like the most important thing isn't happening right now. Right? But we can still find the ways to kind of pull us up into more comfortable emotions, into that contented space, even if it's the bottom of the upward spiral, right? There are ways that we can pull in there. And so I just wanted to encourage you to, yes, feel your feels, and yes, it is totally okay to, especially in this community, to come in and say, yo, I just am not feeling it today. I mean, you have been around long enough, Starlight, to see how I deal with it with Flo, right? There are days that Flo gets up and I can tell today, and Flo is the professional gratituder in the room, right? He has an attitude of gratitude, but some days, right? He gets out of that bed and I'm like, oh boy, we are not here today. We are not here today, my friend. What's delighting you? Where's your gratitude? Where can we find it? Let's do the emotion wheels, and just trying to push a little bit that negative emotion, that uncomfortable emotion, it doesn't have to be the whole of you. It might feel like it needs to be, but it doesn't have to be. We can move through that, right? We can move through that with ease and with these kind of more comfortable emotions. So I just encourage you to lean into community today. You are doing enough. You are enough. You always will be enough. You are so enough it hurts. And if this is about other people and what they're doing to you, or what you're perceiving they're doing to you, or what they're bringing into your life, right? It's a reflection of them, not a reflection of who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. Don't let them take that from you. I yield.
Woo! Tara, you know who you are. Don't let them, it, whatever, anything take that away from you. Because you know who you are. I know who I am. And there's not anything that can change that. And I get to grow upon the knowledge of who I am. Ooh, Tara, Jesus, thank you. And Starlight, do you have anything that's coming up for you right now that you'd like to share with the group as a closing? And then we'll get into the next share. I love you. The floor is open.
I'm just taking it all in and processing it. So I really don't have much words besides thank you, and I'm just taking it in and processing it. Because it was a lot, and it all hit, and I like cried for a second there and got it together, and then cried again. So I yield to the floor. Thank you for your love.
Thank you for your love. Love reflected, girl. We're just reflecting the love that we get from you back to you. That's the gag. That's not the gag. Okay. The gimmick is that you're loved and lovable. The gag is that it's true. Okay. Remember that. And I'm going to open up the floor for another share. Who would like to share next about their day? I'm going to leave the floor open. And if not, I'll share about mine. Do a little preaching. Floor is open. I yield. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Did somebody call for a preacher man? Let me get up off the stands, get up to the stage so I can see the whole room. Oh, Dr. Flo came to the stage. Dr. Flo?
Yo, thank you so much, everybody. You're loved and lovable. I hope I'm coming through loud and clear. I just want to say that the reason why, and this is not solely for the room, but for people who may be listening in other streams or may hear this later, we have wonderful resources at loveandlovable.org slash emotions, the emotional guidance system, and also the comfortable and uncomfortable emotion wheels. I want to encourage everyone to go into those resources and just get clear about how you feel. What I experienced in the community last week, and what I always experience in the community, is that often what I think I'm feeling, I could be feeling a tinge of, but there may be something else in there that has an insight for me to get free. A lot of my issues in life come from being spiritually and socially bored. And so sometimes because I'm not getting those good dopamine hits from life of excitement and adventure, I can sometimes start going down the downward side of the emotional guidance system. So, what I loved about being in this space today is that I've seen radical honesty and radical love. And where there's radical love and radical honesty, there can be radical truth. And where there can be radical truth, there can be radical care and radical action for a radical life. So thank you for having me. I love you so much. And I only see God in all of you. I really do. I see everything else too, because I'm Dr. Flo. But I only see God in you. And I hope you see God in you as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing that, King. Thank you so much. Um, hmm. Are you open to feedback, sir? Are you open to feedback, sir?
Oh wait, I didn't share anything. I was
Oh, you were giving feedback to Starlight.
I
So
wasn't giving
what I
anything. I literally stepped up to just point everyone lovingly to the resources in our network and how they could be of service. If you'd like me to share, I can share briefly. I'm cool with that. My apologies. Everyone
it's
knows that
okay.
Dr. Flo knows where the arborist lives on the block, and so I've seen him. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. What's going on in my life is that I am full of myself these days. I'm hanging around with other people in community who are full of themselves. And I am laughing in ladies' faces at the grocery store for her silly, miserable nature while telling me, God bless you. I'm bypassing all the bullshit. I'm unfuckwithable these days because number one, the money's getting right, and the vibration of abundance is getting right, and the vibration of acceptance and love in my heart and in my community is getting right. So whom shall I fear, and I shall not want. And that's not to say that I don't struggle with all the things that Tara put me on blast with, as she's allowed to, as a keeper of the realm of my heart, as you all are. I don't always feel like it, but on the days that I do, I should feel that fully. And on the days that I don't, I should feel that fully. And I've seen that in the space today. But as it relates to a me, I am very, very hopeful. And I know that that is my gift to give to the world. And it's distilled and it's distilled and crystallized in community with all of you. But I know that what I'm supposed to give to the world is hope. I don't like being out in public much. I've discovered that I'm a one to many kind of anointed one. But when I'm out amongst people, in the grocery store, I feel very deeply and I see what they're going through. I see the canes and I see the scowls and I see the pain and I see the overwhelm. Like I'm a witness to all of these things. And so I want to, in my own special way, be anchored in my desire and my purpose and my calling to give people some level of hope. I hope that in this room today by love and care demonstrated presence and the tears coming out of Starlight's face as Starlight yesterday made the tears come out of my face. There is a movement and a flow and an energy that's happening here that's really, really amazing. To a lot of snacks credit and point, and I hope he listens back to this. I will say he was spot on in that if there's anything that we in our community should be embarrassed about, it is the embarrassment of riches. I'll say it one more time. If there's anything in this community that we should be embarrassed about or shameful about, it should be like how rich we are with all of the things. And then we'll take our time. We're not on each other's necks all the time. Feel your feels. But yeah, back to me. Sorry. Today has been something else. I don't know where the Pluto is in Pluto, but like something has been happening very,
It's a
very.
new moon in Aquarius.
Well then say less of the dress, bitch. You know where I stay. You know who I am. Aquarius.com. Okay, great. Yeah, so I'm feeling real new and real Aquarius-y today, if that's what that means. But I know deeper and deeper every day that I'm loved and lovable. I'm starting to act like it, you know, and acting like it and moving into the action of loved and lovable is different than the spoken word of it. And it's just something that you just allow in. Like, what would this moment even now be like? Would I go get that Talenti that I got for Papi water? Would I get that stuff to make that guacamole, even though Tara doesn't like avocados, y'all? Y'all know Tara don't like no avocado. Who doesn't like an avocado? She said,
You missed a song cue.
which one?
Just for this moment. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, as long as you're mine. Oh, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That is a gospel song. If you really think about it, for you musical theater people who will listen later or in the room, Wicked is the musical she just cued me into, and if that song ain't a it's got a y'all will be hearing that again as long as they don't sue me. Anyway, stay in your love, stay in your power, stay in your joy. Um, Last thing that the spirit is telling me to say on my share, which is really about my day. I mean, I had an amazing concert of hope this morning where I felt free and in my energy. I moved the camera from being in my nose, so now I have a bit of space to kind of breathe and be myself without being so, focused on, so many things are happening in live stream spaces, as you all know. You all produce here and beyond. But the last thing I'm going to land on is one of our Emotion Anonymous just for today sayings. And I think that Anaya already has felt this in the space. I felt this today in the space and in real life and in private conversations with you all. Um, just for today, I will trust that those that I love me. Just for today. Just for today. I will trust that those that I love me. And when you're loving people as we all are, sometimes that just breaks me down. I'm not going to cry about it right now. But sometimes when you're a lover like me and everyone in the space has the intensity, I got a rock in my house called selenite. She has intensity of love. And so once Starlight, not to pick on Starlight, because it was Starlight's turn in the hot seat, Tara. You didn't lie. It was mine back when we were working immensely about things. Remember Immensely Day when I cried and bawled into the floor? Remember Immensely Day? Anyway, we have so many receipts here. But Anaya, trust today. I'm wrapping it up. You're telling me to wrap it up. Oh, trust that those that I thought I was gonna tap from production. Ah, I'm being asked to open the Moscato, y'all. I'm the Moscato opener. Oh, Waymaker, miracle
Pink,
worker.
pink or white, pink or white, pink or
We're
white. Which one are
opening
we
the
opening
white
first?
first. We're
Oh
We
my
opening the
gonna
God.
get
white
the
first.
white on self love day. It's okay. I'm wearing all pink for y'all. I did a all pink bath,
He's wearing
and
a
I
crop
want
top
to
in this
say,
house, which means he wants to get it. I'll yield.
I'll be twerking on the bed again today, Tara. And are you open to feedback, King? We got about 5 minutes.
Yes, I yield. My cup runneth over, and I'm very, very grateful to ask, believe, and receive from this community. Thank you so much.
All right, so I'm gonna give you feedback, and then due to time, and because I want to get into the closing affirmations, okay, and a little bit of maybe some. Y'all know I'll be having to stuff in the preacher ring. Y'all know I'll be having to fit it in. Okay, God bless you. And King, I just want to say thank you for your fucking attitude of gratitude. Thank you for being a beacon and a light, and for telling us, hey, sometimes the lighthouse be closed, and showing us that in real time. Okay, showing up as you are and encouraging us to do the same, and just encouraging us. Okay, thank you for being an encouraging presence. This is why we encourage you. I'm so thankful for you. Okay, and then boom, one down. Tara, because y'all know this was coming. Tara, I'm grateful for you. I thank you so much for your you have like a get real finally attitude in terms like, and it has, and when I say that, it's very much in a grounding energy, and I thank you so much for that. Like you as a presence, you're very grounding naturally as a person, so thank you. Starlight, okay, because we love to be grounded, we need to be grounded, and guess what, we also need equally too to be lifted. Thank you because you lift me up into my key, like, let's play again energy. And so I just want to thank you for that. And I'm showing y'all again in real time. Thank your community. Be thankful and gratitude in this week. And I would love to go through some affirmations with you all today. I pray that they're, I mean, honestly, if they're
Oh,
not like,
him. I'm sorry.
please,
I'm sorry,
oh,
Poppy Water.
oh, go,
I'm
ooh,
sorry.
ooh, ooh. I'm just
I
kidding. Go
know.
ahead.
This is what got me into trouble. Y'all don't know the story. We don't have time today, but one day I'll tell y'all the story about how Poppy Waters sat me down and put me in my place within like 15 minutes of meeting him, and it simultaneously turned me on and tripped me out at the same time. Uh, First, like it was crazy. Poppy Water, we're not going to let this moment go without also loving on you and appreciating you. We are grateful for your leadership here. We're grateful for your contribution. We're grateful for your heart. We're grateful for your passion. We're grateful for your encouragement, your gentleness of heart, your strength of heart. We're grateful for your silliness. We're grateful for the way that you keep me out of the deepest, dark places of despair by just keeping us light and joyful and free and colorful. And I'm wearing a whole rainbow scarf. And Poppy Water met me, I was in all black in mourning, a permanent funeral for real, inside joke. And so, not joke, but it's funny. He ha ha. Anyway, Poppy Water, we love you, and um, yes, thank you for. We're grateful for you, and we're grateful for your leadership and how you are becoming the best man you can be for us. And so I didn't want the moment to pass without also allowing you to get your rampage of appreciation as well. Your work matters in the world, Poppy Water, and we love you.
Amen. And I'm gonna write that down. Rampage of appreciation, because I'm going to routinely go on them. People go,
That's
listen.
Abraham Esther Hicks, which we love in the community, Law of Attraction. She taught rampages of appreciation. Go ahead.
Look, I love that rampage of appreciation. I like that because I'm gonna do it as a social media thing where I just appreciate people who don't know they're being looked at just in the world. Okay, and I'm not going to rampage. And let's close out because we only got a minute. So let me get into these closing affirmations. Okay, and I'm gonna see if Starlight, beautiful ass, have anything to say to y'all, and then well, yeah, to close out the space, and then the final countdown. I know how this is. Okay. All right, so let's affirm together, starting in the belief space, right? I am believing in myself. We're going to say it another time for our heart space, along with our head. I am believing in myself, okay? Now into a loving space. I am loving on myself. I am loving on myself. Now in a protected, safe space. I am protected from harm. I am protected from harm. Now we are in a confident and courageous space. I am confident and courageous no matter what. I am confident and courageous no matter what. Now we are moving in our gratitude again, right? I am grateful for all that I have and will have. I am grateful for all that I have and will have. Okay. Now we dreaming. Okay. Come on, my dreamers. I am taking action toward my dreams. I am taking action toward my dreams. Okay. And let's think a little bit. I am focused, right? To do that, I am focused. I am focused, third time, right? And in that compassion healing space, I am capable of forgiveness. I am capable of forgiveness. And that includes yourself. I am capable of forgiving myself. Let's say that. I am capable of forgiving myself. And then finally, landing in our trust space as we hold sacred space for one another here. I am a trustworthy confidant. I am a trustworthy confidant. Man. Woo! Woo! I'm gonna learn how to do a high note so that I can just do it on command. We're not gonna use no more sound effects on here. Period. Every day I get on here, I'm gonna record a sound effect of me doing a high note, and that's gonna be the claps and all that. How about that? I'm teasing. Regardless, I keep hearing okay, I keep hearing Little Richie in my head. That's what's really going on. I keep hearing Little Richie doing like random high notes, and so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. So I always figure, yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, I see him specifically in this one performance where he was at a piano. He had on a pink crop top, like those with the sleeves cut off and matching pants. Yeah, I don't know. Um, Thank you, Little Richie. Shout out to the gender benders. And with that, Starlight, do you have anything you want to say to close out the space?
Um, no, not really. I was just gonna close out with saying thank you guys again, and I love y'all. Thank you for giving me love and reflecting love to me. I will be using those resources that have been linked uh, in the thread. I think they're pinned. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that are pinned in the chat. If you would like to use those resources as well, you can go to lovelovel.org to be able to access those. Um, we'll see you guys later. The next time we come back here for Waiting to Exhale is on Wednesday, on Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh! I just realized that. Okay, we're gonna cut up. Anyways, us on Heart Shot. Okay, I'm so excited. Anyways, Heart Chakra Wednesday on Valentine's Day. Y'all, I can't wait to get into it. We'll be back here at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I really just realized that.
All right. I love you all, and thank you so much for coming to the space. Thank you, Starlight. And I'm going to end this room in five, four. See you at halftime. Three, two, one. See you later. Bye. Hold up. No, I'm just kidding. I love y'all. See y'all later.